Hey, hello, and welcome back. I am Debbie Peterson of Getting to Clarity, and this is another episode of the Getting to Clarity Show. This is the place where busy leaders, just like you, come to get the tips, tools, and techniques that they need to create more success in their leadership with less sacrifice in their life. And today we are talking about confronting negative emotions, giving you strategies for protecting your mental wellness. So negative emotions, they're unavoidable. They're a part of life. Everybody experiences them, whether it's stress, anxiety, anger, sadness, you name it, we all have them. So from time to time, these emotions come up and actually in service of us so that we pay attention to what's going on and choose to do something different. But when these emotions become overwhelming, when they start to affect our mental wellness, it's really important to confront them and take action. Because what we normally do, I see you, is that we tell ourselves to power through it. We tell ourselves to suck it up, buttercup, and that is just a recipe for more stress. I want something different for you. So the very first step in confronting negative emotions is to acknowledge them. Just acknowledge that they're there, because many of us try to avoid negative emotions. We distract ourselves. We watch TV, we go shopping, maybe a little alcohol, maybe a little eating. We're trying to suppress them, but this only makes the problem worse because they're there for a reason. So by acknowledging our negative emotions, we can begin to understand why we're feeling the way that we are, what we're being triggered by, what the lessons are that we're supposed to get from them, and then finding a solution. So we're going to look at some strategies from a spirit, mind, body perspective, and we're going to start with the mind. So one effective strategy for dealing with negative emotions is an NLP technique, neuro-linguistic programming. And I'm a trainer of NLP, and I learned this when I went to my workshops. Reframing is a technique that involves changing the way that you think about a situation or an emotion by looking at it from a different perspective. So by reframing a negative emotion, you can transform it into a positive experience, or at least reduce its intensity. So for example, instead of thinking, I am so stressed about this deadline, you can reframe it to think, I'm really excited to see how much I can get done or what I can accomplish by this deadline. It's kind of a gamification trick. This helps you to shift your mindset and change your emotional response to the situation. So let's go to the spiritual technique. Another very powerful technique for confronting negative emotions is a Huna higher self-release. So Huna, H-U-N-A, I am a student of Huna. And Huna is a Hawaiian sense of spiritualism that focuses on the power of your unconscious as it relates to connecting with your higher self. So in the Huna higher self-release, this is a technique that allows you to connect with your higher self. Your higher self is that connection to source, capital S source, whether that's God, the collective, the universe, the oneness, whatever it is that you believe. It's kind of like that saying, let go and let God. You're giving it over. So it's almost like pressing the reset button on your mental wellness. And who doesn't love a good reset, right? Physically, so for the body, when dealing with negative emotions, we store our negative emotions in our body. So first and foremost, pay attention to how you feel. And it's important to take care of your physical health, but keep it simple and consistent. Exercise, whatever you will do. Don't try to set yourself up for failure. Whatever it is you will do consistently, preferably something you enjoy. If it's a light walk, so be it. A bike ride, great. CrossFit, you go, not my cup of tea, but that's okay. Stretching your body, getting it to move, whether that is through yoga or some other stretching practice. And then finally, rest. This is like the trifecta. Rest, getting good rest. It sounds so simple, but it is so powerful. Also related to techniques for negative emotions and being healthy in your body, pay attention to what you eat. Eating more whole foods instead of processed foods, because you can't expect to perform your best when you're running on fumes and snacks from the vending machine. So take care of yourself physically. It means you're eating good things, you're fueling up your car because you cannot go anywhere without fuel. Also, make sure that you're getting all of your physicals and other important appointments in. So for instance, eye appointments, yearly physicals, whatever it is that you have, making sure that you are getting those on your calendar and going, that you catch things ahead of time and know you're in a good physical space. So practicing some of these tips, mindfulness and meditation is another one. These are powerful tools for protecting your mental wellness. Kind of like a spa day for your brain without the hefty price tag. So when we talk about mindfulness, that is just you being aware and paying attention to your environment, no matter what it is you're doing, brewing a cup of coffee or tea, eating a meal, taking a walk, just noticing with all of your senses what it is that you're experiencing. Meditation, focusing on a specific object, whether that is a candle or a mantra or your breath or something else in your mind's eye that helps you to calm your mind. And if that's something you think that you're not good at, there are a zillion apps on this to help you as well. So there's no excuse not to get started. So by practicing meditation regularly, you can improve your ability to cope with negative emotions because you're coming from that middle ground, that calm space where you're not being hijacked by emotions. So yes, negative emotions are natural. You are going to have them. They aren't necessarily bad, but they don't have to control you. You get to choose. And I hope that you choose in favor of you. And remember, you have the power to confront your negative emotions and protect your precious mental wellness. So until the next time, here is wishing you all the clarity that you deserve. Take care and bye-bye for now. Have a really great day.